Hello, I am the Stock Options Hero, and from here on out, I'm going to share with you stock options secrets that only the most successful option traders know. In my videos, you are going to see my secret options trading system that only a handful of people know. And as I'm sure you're well aware of by now, options trading can be very lucrative. However, most options traders are not consistently successful, or even worse, lose money trading stock options. Trading stock options can be a high probability trade if done properly. Let me show you. Now, each day I will record a video where I play simulated options trades. So subscribe to my channel and watch my videos daily to learn how you too can be a successful stock options trader. Disclaimer: these videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute a recommendation to buy or sell any securities or stock options. Before I dive into today's stock options video, I have a small favor to ask. If you like this video or any of my videos, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you will see my videos as soon as they are posted. This way, you won't miss out on any paper trading ideas. Tell me in the comments section which option trades you are looking at paper trading, and if you're lucky, I might do analysis on a ticker symbol from the comments section. All right, let's leap into today. Welcome to another exciting video of Options Trading for Beginners, brought to you by me, the Stock Options Hero. Oh yeah, let's leap into it. All right, well, welcome to another exciting video today where we will be looking at our biggest losers and our biggest gainers. Real quick, this will be a video on how to add your stop loss or take profit order. Also, we'll look for new trade entries and take a look at zero DT options trading on the SPX. So right now, my biggest concern with this portfolio is TGTX. So we are down 750 since opening the trade. So we're short 3 of the 25, we're long 3 of the 30. So when you're managing, you want to look at your short strike. So let's look at TGTX to see where it's trading. Okay, so let's zoom in here. Okay, so it is above the top LRC, and it looks painful when you're short, but that's why we buy time. So we've got 44 days for TGTX to revert to the mean, or at least trade back down to the 25 level. Also, it is in a fairly strong upward trend, but I want to point out how TGTX hasn't traded above this top LRC all year long. So I'm just going to delete this real quick. It's bugging me. And then switching over to a 2-year, so more data points, it generally doesn't like hanging above the +1 LRC. So the fact that it's trading above the top LRC on both the 1-year and the 2-year time frames, and looking at the MACD at the previous reversal levels, so TGTX, I mean, it topped out and then it channeled sideways and then rallied right here. But usually the MACD will give you an idea of when the underlier is topping out. And the stochastic leads the MACD. So the stochastic will generally turn before the MACD does. So looking at this, I honestly can't see how TGTX can sustain these elevated price levels for the next 40 days. So I'm a little nervous, but not too nervous, right? So what we will do is, I just rolled TGTX a few days ago, but I want to show you real quick if we wanted to roll it out to August. But once again, we normally manage our trades around 21 days till expiration. So it's a bit premature, but I wanted to show you something real quick. So say hypothetically that we hadn't already rolled in. What could we... So the next expiration after the June 16 is the August 18. It would cost us 60-cent debit to roll it. And as a general rule, you don't want to roll something if it costs you a debit. If you can get a credit and roll it out for more time, then that might make sense. But I don't like paying a debit to get out or to roll it. So I'm going to let this trade progress for the next 23 days until day 21. We will actively manage it, but in the meantime, because the trade is going against us, what I will do is put in a order to get out at my original credit amount, which is $1.25. So to figure that out, take the trade price, subtract by... So take your short strike, subtract your long strike to get your net credit, which is $1.25. So right now, it would cost us $3.55 to get out. We don't want to pay that, right? So let's put it in at $1.25. So we will only lose the commissions from getting in and getting out, hopefully, right? So $4 to get out on the commission. Make sure you always change day over to GTC, so that way when the price invariably corrects and reverts towards the mean, then we will exit the trade for a very small loss. And I remember I didn't like the upward trend it was in, and that's why you want to do your best and follow your rules, right? So, a good case in point why we want to trade with the prevailing trend on the S&P 500 and the underlier, right? Ideally, we want both the S&P 500 and the underlier to be trending in the same direction, right? So TGTX is an upward trend. Switching over to SPX. SPX is slightly trending to the upside, right? So if we wanted to take a bullish stance on TGTX to be more in line with what SPX was trading, then we would have waited for an entry somewhere along here, but then I wouldn't have entered the trade because it was so close to the mean. I would have just skipped over this trade. But it would have been a really good bull put spread. Maybe if I saw like this, right, with the MACD crossing to the upside. But anyway, and then my other big loser is AUPH 13 call. We still have a bit of space, so not overly worried. It's in a downward trend. MACD and stochastic are still in the overbought region, so not worried. And not going to worry about managing CPR or ABT yet. Let's switch over to our gainers. So Billy. Okay, I must have. Okay, so right here, it looks like I have an iron condor on Billy. Okay, so, which is good because it's staying fairly close to the mean. Okay, so when managing it, you want to pair up the expiration. Okay, so 63 cents and 39, which is 99 cents. Subtract our long leg of 6 cents, so 93-cent net credit divided by 2, 46 cents. I'll put it in around 40 cents to get out. Make sure you change it to a GTC. Okay. And then, so that was the bull put section of the iron condor, and then this is the bear call portion. So we took in a 23-cent credit. So we'll close this one out at a nickel. Oh, it's showing your credit. Okay. if I can get out at a credit, I'll do it. You don't have to twist my arm. Come on, Thinkorswim. Create closing order. It's not liking that. Not sure why. We don't want to do it at the natural. We'll just do it for nickel debit. Okay, so we've got the closing order set up on that one. And looks like ICPT needs to have a closing order placed. So 30-cent original credit to close it out at 5 cents. Yes, I know 15 cent would have been the half of the original credit, but it's already trading at 10 cent on the midpoint. So I think we can close it out at a nickel within the next couple days. So, okay. And I'm not going to worry about the other ones. We'll wait on adding our closing orders for them. Let's see. Yes, so I put on a new 0 DTE order on SPX. So I sold the 4170 and bought the 4175. Let's take a quick look at that. And because it's a short-term trade, I look at a short-term duration chart, either like the 5-day 5-minute or 5-day 10-minute. So just remove these drawings real quick. Yeah, so it looks like SPX is trading in a narrow range today. Not too concerned. So I've been toying with the idea of how much capital I want to trade on SPX for 0 DTE trades. So I start off with 1,000 for my capital requirements per spread, but because so far PLYTD, or profit and loss year to date, is 4,400, I'm doing pretty well. I thought that I would increase my capital requirements to 2% of my net liquidation because it has been working very well. The problem with that is obviously I can risk it will be a bigger loss if SPX goes the other way. So, but now I've got a $4,400 gain since I started the short-term duration trade. So I'm kind of trading with house money at this point. And I'm comfortable in a $112,000 account risking $2,000. Just knowing how accurate my system is. So if I get a few rounds of losing trades and this drops to the negative, then I'll probably scale my capital requirements down to 1,000 per spread on the SPX for the 0 DTE trades to be more in line with my 45 days till expiration credit spreads. But right now, it's working well, so we'll see if that's a good idea or not. So once again, just to show you where our short strikes are. So we're short the 4170, long the 4175. So it would have to close above 4170. Come on. Endpoint. Oh, only did 1 point. That's why. So it will need to close above 4170 today for us to take a loss on this trade. And I could see it double topping around 4134, maybe even touching the mean. I don't think so. Very unlikely. It's more likely to just kind of trade between its current range for the day, depending on if some news comes out. But being up here at 4170, I'm pretty comfortable with that trade. And according to Prob OTM, we've got an 83.45% chance expiring out of the money today. So, feeling pretty good. I think we'll hit our max gain on this trade. So, we'll take 65 cents credit times 4, which is $260, right? So we'll take in 260 and we are risking, so hold on. So 260 subtract 2,000, so we're risking 1740. So 260 divided by 1740 is roughly 15% return on capital. So put down in the comments if you know any other investment where you can make 15% return on your money in a matter of hours or minutes, depending on how quickly the trade goes your way. Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on that. So let's move on to our daily scan. See what kind of trade entries we have. It's running a little slow today. Wait for all the data to populate. There we go. So save watch list. And now we just try to find, see if it's grayed out. That means it's still trying to save that layout. So you just need to give it a moment for it to finish saving your newly saved layout. And then you should be able to load it. Okay. So I don't know why my internet is so slow right now. It's a little annoying. But, okay. Start going through the list. Change the time frame out to 1 year daily. Ooh, yikes! That's painful. I feel bad for the shareholders of this stock. That's a bad week. Went from around $50 a share down to $32. Maybe it's a bank stock. I don't know. But I'm not going anywhere near that chart. No trades on that for me. Okay. Sorry, it's so slow. All right, let's see if that will speed things up. Seriously, I'm thinking about just ending the video right now. I'm even getting a little annoyed with how slow my internet is right now. Come on. Okay, so sorry about this, but okay. I was moving too fast and it caused my packets. So, okay, so be more stable moving forward. Thanks for your patience. Ah, okay. This is interesting. I don't see this happen very often. I get rather excited. And the reason for that is this is a parabolic move to the upside. Basically, the price doubled in a very short period of time. So let's zoom in. So let's zoom in, and you can see how the price from $5.20 thereabouts up to a high of 1331 on a pretty crazy move. So let's do a bear call spread above the 14. There's not even a 14 strike on IMGN. So where's the 11? Okay, fine. So this is something I have been cautious about doing, but those of you that have watched all my videos from the beginning, I have not intentionally written a naked call on any of my trades that I've shown you on this channel, but with the chart and the price doubling in such a short period of time, I'm pretty comfortable doing a short call on the 11 strike. What if we go out to July? We get a 12. No. Okay, so say if we, hold on. Just to show you the crazy credit we can get on this trade. 74% return on capital. So, to me, the reward is well worth the risk on this trade, because every time I've seen a chart like this, the share price just absolutely collapses back towards the mean. So within the next few days, the price will probably drop around $9 or $8 a share, and then we'll be out of the trade. So for that reason, I'm comfortable putting on this trade. So we'll do 4 contracts. So risk 932 to make 680. Now you might have an idea as to why I salivate when I see a chart like that. So we'll send that off. Go to monitor. All right. We got a fill. Oh, yeah. So today's candle, my guess is we're going to have a shooting star pattern where the body will be small at the close. And then tomorrow, it might try to rally, but most likely will get pushed down because of how overextended the price is. I mean, look at MACD, for example. The previous high was at 0.3914. Now it's at 0.81. In the last year, never even come close. Let's look at a 2-year time frame. Even in the last 2 years, the MACD on this stock hasn't been this high. So the MACD is basically more than its average where it's reversed in the past. So, yeah, this trade is, when I see this, I have to get into the trade, even trading a naked call. We could have sold the 10 and bought the 11 and got a 60-cent credit, right? So for those of you that are more conservative, risk 60 credit. Max loss is saying 40. So I think my existing position is throwing off the buying power effect, so probably should have checked that before, but I'm doing the math manually, right? So basically, we're taking in a 55-cent credit, and the risk on that, because the spread is one strike wide, is 100. So you subtract 100 from 55, that would give you 45 cents. So then you would divide 55 by 45, and that's over a 100% return on capital. So that may have been the better trade to take. But I'm in the position now and I'm pretty happy with it. So moving on. Downward trend. It's at the +1 LRC. MACD looks like it's running out of steam. Gray cross down. Stochastics crossing down. Can we get a 25.30? We're already in it. Okay. So we're short the 22.50, long the 20. All right. Come on. Okay, so looks like we have an open order on a vertical, and we'll just cancel that. It's too far away from the market. Free up some buying power. Okay, so downward trend. Looks like it may test the top LRC within the next week or so. So we can add ACVA list. I'm tempted to put on a bull put spread, but the trend is down. No. Okay. You're welcome to put on a trade if you want on this one for a bull put. If I were, I would consider maybe like the 30 and 25. Right. So the 30, it's not letting me move. Anyway, so the 30 has a roughly 76 prob OTM, and the price is down here. I just downward trend, but it usually doesn't hang out below the -1 LRC very long before it reverts to the mean. So Okay, fine. I talked myself in. I don't have as many bull put spreads on, so we'll see if I regret that later. Okay. Okay, so ARWR. I like how it's touching the +1 LRC. I like where the MACD is. I like IV's at 63. We are not in this one. So where's the 45 price level? Up here. It's a bit premature. We're not, oh, you know what? Earnings came out yesterday, and then the price gapped up. So, which means it could run a little higher. So, why don't we do this? We'll add it to the all and take a look at it in the next day or two. And once we see some signs of weakness, we can put on a bear call spread. So, trying not to jump the gun, especially this close to earnings. It's kind of like jumping out in front of someone at the firing range. You might get shot. So wait for the gun to go off, and then make sure it's safe, and then venture out. Right. So let's see. No, I don't like that. I do like the downward trend on this one. It pretty much looks like the price channeling sideways. Overall, it's in a downward trend. Could we get like a 30? No. No. Get 20, 25. No. Not worth it. Okay. Okay, we're in this one already. Okay. I like this. So upward trend. We've had earnings. I like the MACD, the stochastic. And we have a position on this one. Looks like we already have a bull put. All right. Okay, and maybe why don't we try like 6-month time frame. This way it will be easier for you to see the most recent price action without me zooming in. And then when I find something interesting, I can always try and zoom out. Okay, so I like the upward trend. I like how it's near the -2 LRC. What does the 1-year daily look like? The 1-year daily, it's actually somewhat close to the mean. So that's one downside of using a short duration. But at the same time, we're generally only in a trade for 1, maybe 2 weeks. So perhaps using a shorter time frame like this might make sense. So I guess I can experiment making trading decisions on, like, a 9-month daily chart. See how well that works as an experiment. I've just usually looked at a 1-year daily, as that's probably the most popular chart that traders and investors look at. So I try to use the same data that most of the other traders are using. Okay, so slight downward trend at the mean, showing weakness. MACD's crossing, so's the stochastic. Looking at the 1 year, very similar chart. Okay, that's good. So can we do like a 15? No, of course not. That would have been too easy. Okay, so about the 14. So the 14 gives us an 81.55 prob OTM, barely above a 10%. I don't like how close it is. But then again, I guess does have some big movement days. No. Nope. Yeah, I thought we had a position. So we've got the 60 and 55. Okay. All right, so let's switch over to the almost ready. I need to do a better job of cleaning this out on a regular basis, but we'll just quickly scan through them. I don't like where the stochastic is in the MACD. It looks like it still has a few more days of upside potential before we sell a bear call spread on it. Oh, that one was a bit premature. Oh yeah, we just added this one today. So I'm thinking the price may touch the $40.68 level, just looking at this previous high, and it actually has been a support and resistance level previously, so we'll wait to see if it runs up to around $40.50 or $41 per share before placing the trade. Okay. So upward trend, big candle today. What's the 1-year daily look like? Is that the mean? Wonder if we could do like a 9. Nope. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not really seeing anything right now. So, okay. Sorry, not much in the way of trade entries other than the one I'm really excited about today. My star trade of the day is the IMGN. Yeah. So we're definitely going to look at this trade in the coming days, and you will learn to get excited when you see a chart like this, trading this strategy that I teach. So, I mean, if I wanted to be even more aggressive, I could add to my position, but because it's naked, then trying to be conservative on this channel to be a good example to you. I know many of you are new to trading options, so I'm trying to teach you a solid foundation based on conservative principles. And then if you want to be more aggressive in your style or your trading rules, then that's up to you. I want to show you the safest way that I've found to trade options for high probability trades to be successful and make a decent return on your capital. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching till the end. You are awesome. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks and happy trading.